It's very nice to go travelling, but it's so much nicer to be home. How you doing, folks? I turned 62 in the last couple of days and flew back from the States on the same day as my birthday. So I'm still a bit jet lagged, but here we are. Sorry if there's a noise in the background. I've got a fan on because it's basically hotter than Satan's bollocks, which New York was. New York at times was like 37 degrees, 40 degrees. It was mad. It reached 100 degrees in JFK Airport on one of the days. A mad kind of muggy weather as well. Like there was a young fella, 15 years of age, struck by lightning in Central Park. I'm sure he's okay. It sounds like he made it. So look, talking about making things, I'm back and my feet haven't touched the ground, but I was invited to a little film premiere yesterday, courtesy of Jerry Johnson of Cowshed Media. It's a queer name, but very good stuff. Jerry has been in the business for years. Gave Colin Farrell his break. Worked with all the greats, the Connerys and the James Masons and everything. I think he was known as Bang Bang in the industry because Jerry Johnson's speciality is special effects. Beautiful man, lovely guy. And I narrated for him on a documentary called Spitfire Paddy. Now, there is a new version made, but it's not Jerry Johnson's one. Jerry Johnson's one is very, very good. I can't really comment on the other one. Except he has a full-sized replica Spitfire in his studio. Long story. Anyway, Jerry, if you're looking in, thanks for the biscuits and coffee and the show. It was great. I walked all the way to Dún Laoghaire and back out again, which was about 18,000 steps, folks. So, talking about making stuff, back to Scary Era Paranormal Podcast. I'm going into episode 17. And it's taking the world by cam. But I've decided I'm going to go to 50 episodes, and then until then, there's going to be no rear view mirror in this car. I'm just going to go forward, see how I get on after 50 shows. Coming to mind, there's some new EVPs, electronic voice phenomenon, coming in courtesy of Awakenings Ireland out in Galway with PJ. He got excited while I was away and sent me this amazing text describing that they've been able to pick up the noise, I think it was of a girl, in where it had been reputed to have happened all the time, but nobody got it on audio. But apparently him and the team have got it on audio. So we'll be playing that as well. Hello, Urban Fox, who's made contact courtesy of the very brilliant, that's the only way to describe him, Richie Allen show. Urban Fox was listening to me on Richie Allen. Hi, Rich. I'm back like a bad penny. And I know you want to get in touch with me and talk paranormal. Let's do it. Because I have this little segment now. Because if I fall short on material from Ireland, I just go to the International Interlude. And then I'll talk to people in the UK and in the US, etc. Because if it's paranormal, it's good, right? It's weird stuff. Any commentary I have? No, I've come back to this country, and it's not that my head has been turned by the States. I've been in the States several times before. It's just I'm fed up with the whole bullshit that happens here. I'm tired of it. I want to just turn my mind to other things and people and positive stuff. If I express myself, and it is a problem. I mean, a lot of people don't want to express themselves anymore. But you know what? You won. It's not worth the fucking hassle. It's not worth the hassle. Life is too bloody short. Trust me. So yeah, I work internationally anyway. I don't really get too myopic about here, but it's hard. It's hard. I mean, I put it this way to you: when America's done right, when it's done right, it's very good. You know, I was in a subway, and I felt safer in the subway in New York. I know it has its incidents, but I mean, you feel pretty safe there as compared to parts of my own capital city. But I was on late one night, and you know that song was Sly and the Family Stone, going way back, but you know, everyday people. And I was in the subway with everyday people from all colours and creeds, denominations, languages, And you know what? It was beautiful. It was harmony. And that's all I had while people were strap hanging around me, was harmony. And I thought, yeah, America, when done right, is the sum of all our potential. I think. And I just love the Americans anyway. I find them, they're just really good people. They're good people. Heard that before. Actually, I was outside Trump Tower, and there's a guy dressed up as Trump. Did I tweet it or exit? Walking around the place. I was just mad, and I got back to the apartment, and within an hour or two, the war or the bombing of Iran had started. So it was a bit surreal to be stuck in the middle of it. And you're saying to yourself, it's a bit surreal to be stuck with a fat, greying old man, and I'll understand that totally on a hot Sunday. But it's back to work for me tomorrow. Voiceovers galore, narration galore. Just finished. I won't name them, but I've just finished before I went on vacation. An app for a German company of all the points of interest in Ireland. So I've narrated them all. You name it, every nook and cranny. There were over 300 of places of interest, and this app hooks up to your phone, stroke your car speaker, and so it senses where you are. And you hear my dulcet tones telling you what to look at and what happened there, etc. I loved working with that company. I just want to say you were a pleasure to work with. We worked well together. It was lucrative enough on my end. It was win-win. And you know who you are. Thank you. Mein guten Freunden. So here I am. 62, and may your God go with you. Take care, because I care. Oh, my cat, God love him, right? He's in the old Alzheimer's phase. I think he's in the last days. He's gone very he howls like whales for no reason, just kind of looking around him. Oh, God, if anything happens to Marvin, stroke Charlie, which reminds me, Simon Le Bon's nickname is Charlie, going to Duran Duran tomorrow. They're only the band the Beatles could have been. Love Duran Duran. Every time they're here, I'm there. But poor old Marvin, yeah, I'm worried about him. Like, I took him up in my arms and snuggled him, and he didn't budge. He just lay there on my moobs. All right. Look, it's just good to be back, right? And if you want to email the show, paranormalireland@protonmail.com. Let's be having your paranormal stories, or just strange incidences that may have occurred and happened to you. paranormalireland@protonmail.com. What is it the kids say? Peace out.